Coming up on this exciting episode of the Angry Geek Show.
Dingleberry.
Comic books stacked, games on the screen, talking about the heroes and the ones in between. From Gotham to the stars, through the multiverse they go. It's nerd life loud on the Angry Geek Show. They're angry, they're geeky, they're breaking it down. From cosplay queens to legends in town. Grab your popcorn, let your fandom flow. It's time to tune in to the Angry Geek Show. Superman debates, Boba Fett's jetpack. Marvel versus DC, no holding back. Con floor interviews, hot takes they throw. They'll nerd out with you on the Angry Geek Show. They're angry, they're geeky, they're breaking it down. Legends, creators, the best all around. Grab your Funko, your lightsaber glow. It's time to tune in to the Angry Geek Show. From horror flicks to retro toys, geek girls, geek guys making all the noise. With passion and heart, they're running the game. If you're part of the tribe, you're part of the flame. They're angry, they're geeky, they're breaking it down. Fandom united in every town. Con to con, let the good vibes grow. All hail the kingdom of the Angry Geek Show.
Hey, soaring with the eagles, slithering with the snakes. I've been everywhere in between, but she is the Dingleberry and streaming queen. We are the Angry Geeks, and welcome to this Monday night. And we got, hey, he didn't even wait for his intro. He's right on stage with us, the one and only David Pepose, Speed Racer dude.
Hi.
My God. All right, you're going to be here for the whole thing now. My whole thing. So see, Sophia and I, we're going to talk about what happened over the weekend, but you're going to sit here, hang out with us. I got so much to talk about with Speed Racer, dude. Thank
Sure.
you so much for being on. But first, Dave, you know what? You're here. Dave, did you buy any toys over the weekend? Did you get any cool comics? Did you do anything cool?
Let's see, what did I do this weekend? I worked on a script most of the weekend. Trying to think what else I did. Yeah, I'm reading books every week, so I think, what did I read last week? Of course, I picked up Ultimate Spider-Man and Ultimates. You know what, let me look at my list of what I picked up this week. Yeah, I mean, I'm a Wednesday warrior. I'm always trying to keep up with everything going on. I read Superman Unlimited. I checked out Godzilla Escape the Dead Zone, which is a favorite. I really like that one a lot. Jason Aaron concluding his run on Turtles, picked that up. G.I. Joe, Joshua Williamson's doing such a great job on it. Battle Beast is super fun. Just scrolling through. Spider-Man, I've been really enjoying, especially Spider-Man in Space. Unbreakable X-Men was really neat. So yeah, I mean, it's been a great time to be a comics fan, as it is all the time. But yeah, those are the books I'm sort of picking up each and every week.
All right, you didn't buy any toys or anything? No video
No
games?
toys.
No toys?
No toys.
Oh, no
I,
toys.
I,
Okay.
I don't have room in my apartment. I got too much stuff already. Maybe I'll treat myself to something fun in a few weeks.
No room?
Nice.
Sophia,
Yes.
we played Friday night, but then you were getting scared Saturday night, so Jar Jar and I played with one of our mods on Saturday night. We got our butts kicked without you because we need you. We need you when we go into battle because the little 12-year-olds kill us all the time. Where were you?
I was
We
playing a
needed
quiet
you.
place.
I know, but God,
I know.
Dave, I don't know if you're a gamer or anything, but the 12-year-olds, they beat the crap out of us when we play Fortnite.
We do have a lot of comments that I want to catch up on real quick.
All right, yeah, really quick, really
Real
quick.
quick. So we got Mrs. Raver and Jason in the UK. Thank you for the lurk. Savet Hans.
Yes, thank you. Seven Hans, thank
Ashton,
you.
thank you for the lurk as well. Guy Brusha says hello, Sophia and Lewis. Dingleberry.
Dingleberry. Hey, how come I'm not seeing the comments? They pulling up?
Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
okay.
I'm
Oh,
supposed to
there.
click on them. My bad. Okay, so Mango says hello. Sorry. Mango says hello, Jar Jar. I'll give you
Oh,
3 guesses who didn't call me today in the first 2 who don't count.
my brother.
By the power of Grayskull.
I brother. Now Jar Jar Jeremy is my brother, my best friend in the whole wide world. And Dave, I gotta explain why. Jeremy, I was listening to the Lone Ranger, old time radio. I gotta tell you. So that's I forgot. I'll call you tomorrow. Love you. Bye. Okay, next.
Voice says hello, everybody. Jar Jar says, "Are you sad the Ultimate Universe is ending again?"
That's for you, Dave.
Yeah, I'd say so. I think those are great comics. I'd love to see them go as long as the creators involved want to do them. So it is one of those like don't cry because it's over, smile because it happened. But
Hmm.
yeah, I am a little bummed. I think they could tell Hickman and Dennis Camp and Peach Momoko and Chris Condon. I think they and Brian Edward Hill. They're a great crew, and I'm excited to see what they're up to next. But they really were kind of a real machine working together.
All right, and Jar Jar also wanted to know if there's anything you don't read.
I'm sure there is. I'm sure some stuff falls through the cracks, or there are things that like I don't know enough about to catch up on. But I try to read about as much as I can, and just because I want to know what else is going on, and I want to be up to speed on
Mhm.
what everybody's doing. But yeah, I'm sure there's a few things that fall in the cracks. You can only get so many comics in a week.
Okay. All right. Guy says Sophia is a battle master. Yeah. Well, is that a play on the comic book or is that a play
I think on video
in,
games.
on
Jar Jar
video
says you
games?
guys got 2 victory. Oh no, he got 2 victories today on Fortnite. Nice, nice. I'm gonna be
Nice.
gaming after this show. Joe
I'm
McDonald
gonna go
says,
to sleep.
"Hey, hey kids, big fan of David's Space Ghost."
Thank
Oh,
you. Thanks for reading.
we're gonna be talking about that as well. But the main thing I want to talk about is definitely Speed Racer because I
Sure.
after free comic book day and I read issue 0. I was definitely hooked. So I want to talk
Oh,
to
so
Dave
glad.
about that. Sophia, did you get anything over the weekend?
No, I chilled at home and streamed all weekend. So
I
nothing
know
fancy schmancy.
you had an 11-hour stream day.
I did.
11 hours.
And it takes
Dave, you look
that's
like
really
Chris
fun.
Pratt. I just wanted to get that out there.
Thank you. That's kind of you. Sure, I'll take it. I wish I had his paycheck, but I'll take it.
I was like, dude, I'm gonna tell everyone that we had Chris Pratt on. I'm gonna change his name to Chris Pratt. And yeah, I got what did I get this weekend? I got another wristband and United States Championship belt, and
There you go.
I was just doing a lot of crafting, that stuff. What is it?
So
Bought
Void
myself some.
says bought myself some DC comics over my trip, some death metal and a bit of figurines. So I'm bringing home a good haul this time around. Yes. So today's Void's last day in America. He's going back to Denmark.
Oh,
Mm.
oh, that's
Going
right.
back to the Denmarkian lands.
Yeah, he's Denmark. He's Void is a ambassador from Denmark. He's a Denmarkian ambassador, and he wears this big whale head on his
What?
shoulder. Yeah, yeah. Remember that?
Whale head.
Yes, that the last time he came here, I got to meet Void, and he actually there's a picture of Void and I where Void is wearing my one of my cowboy hats,
Here we go
and
again.
and Void has like this big whale skin that he wears when he comes over here because he was a guest at
Hello, Mrs.
Hello,
Raver.
Mrs. Raver. He was a guest at Rhode Island Anime Con, and he was walking around with this big whale
Whale
skin
skin.
on. So true story, Dave. Really.
Oh
So
goodness.
Dave,
Yeah,
Speed Racer.
yeah,
Was this your idea to bring it to Mad Cave, or did Mad Cave come to you and
yeah.
say,
Uh, so yeah, this was definitely. I've worked with Mad Cave on other projects before. I did a book with them
Mhm,
called "The Devil That Wears My Face," and that was kind of the beginning of a really great working partnership with them.
Detour.
Um, they've been big fans of my work since my very first creator-owned book, Spencer and Locke, and so it'd been a long time coming, kind of getting something together. But it was such a good experience that Mad Cave and I were immediately talking afterwards about what's the next project. And my editor Chaz Pangburn would kind of approach me with different licensed properties, and either the timing didn't work out with the work I was doing over at Marvel, or I didn't know the property well enough, and I didn't really feel like I had like a strong angle to kind of like justify the commitment on either side. But Chaz cornered me at San Diego Comic Con last year, and he said, "Listen, we've been doing these Gotcha Man comics. People have really been enjoying them. We're working with Tatsunoko Productions, and we're going to expand that partnership to include Speed Racer. Would you have any interest in that book?" And, up until like 30 seconds prior, I'd never considered a Speed Racer book. But as soon as the words left his mouth, I, I could immediately imagine what that book was going to look like. And the wheels were already kind of turning in my head. In particular, I love writing car chases in comics. And I've done that in almost every book that I can fit them in. I love the challenge of being able to convey like the speed and intensity and motion in a static medium like comics. And so the idea of being able to do a 16 issue run where we could have car chases in every issue, I knew I was never going to get that opportunity again. And so I told Chaz pretty much immediately. I was like, "Yeah, I could do that. That would be great." And then I cornered Mark London, our editor in chief, or our publisher, I should say, and Mike Martz, our editor in chief, and I said, "You guys have to give me this book. I really want to do this. I think we could do something really neat." And so I actually pitched it kind of the bones of it right there is Rocky and a race car. Um,
mhm.
and the idea of Speed having to win the Formula X World Championship because he needs to pay for his father Pops's heart transplant. And yeah, so I wound up watching every episode to really kind of like get to know the mythology a little bit better and figure out like what are characters that I can use to populate the series. But yeah, we've been working on this now about a year so far, and I just turned in my script for issue 7, so I'm about to hit about like the halfway point on sort of my planned run on that. But it's been just such a wonderful book, and I'm working with such an amazing team. David Tinto, in particular, is just such a spectacular artist, and he really understands the assignment, and he really kind of imbues this book with its own unique kind of energy and fun. And so, yeah, it's been a real treat to get to work on this book and to be able to sort of bring Speed Racer to a whole new audience. And just seeing the response to it really it means a lot to me as a writer for sure.
Well, when I read the
Hmm.
Free Comic Book Day issue,
Yeah,
I was like, the feel of the book, the look of the book, it brought me to the very first Fast and the Furious movie, the good
yeah,
one.
yeah.
The very first. I was like, dude, this book, lightning in a bottle. This is gonna be awesome. This is gonna be an awesome run. This is like, it brought me. This is straight up Fast and the Furious, and it was like the very first movie, and I was hooked
Thank
from
you.
right there. You knocked it out of the park, bro, and
Thank
I loved it. And I was like, well, I'm gonna take 2 for me and 1 for Sophia, and
Thank
I
you.
was like, here you go. This is like fantastic stuff.
Thank
How
you.
who put together the full team? Because like Buddy
Yeah.
Bedoin, he's a friend of ours.
Oh,
So
Buddy's
how
great.
did yeah how did
Um,
you put this team together? Did the team approach you? Did you put the team together?
So it really kind of came in collaboration with my editor, Chaz Pangburn. Chaz is really given us a lot of latitude on this book. Like he really is. He's the one sort of making sure that he's herding all the cats. So I know it's a thankless job for him. And he's the sort of our interface with the licensor, but also, he's sort of the one who interfaces with Mad Cave proper in terms of figuring out like what's the budget on the book and who's available and so Chaz and I, we talked kind of early on about like who are some people that might be a good fit for this book at the various different kind of roles in it. And David Tinto and I actually worked together on a short over at Marvel a few years back. I was doing an arc on Avengers Unlimited for the Marvel Unlimited app, and